Dr. Quinn, first of all, I guess there's a lot of people that don't even know they have to re-up every year since they haven't done it in a couple of years. So what is Medicaid requesting of their beneficiaries, and what can happen if they don't get all this accomplished?
Right. This is big news because at the end of the day, if individuals or beneficiaries of Medicaid, people that have Medicaid, don't update their information, then they have the possibility of losing their health care insurance. And that's big because a lot of people with Medicaid have diabetes, they have heart conditions such as chronic heart failure, kidney disease. And if these individuals lose their Medicaid when they go to the pharmacy to get their medications filled, then they won't be able to. So it is so important. And people with Medicaid should have received this notification. But the bottom line is, I spoke with someone from Medicaid leadership today, and they encouraged that everyone get in touch with Medicaid. Now, what they're asking people to do is go online and you can access your profile so you can update your address and all the other information. And if it's determined that everything is good, then they won't even contact you. But in the event that they determine that there's a problem where you can lose your Medicaid, then they're going to mail you out an application. But the most important thing is make sure that you go online and view your application. If you have a hard time finding the website, which is medicaid.ms.gov /update contact info, you can even call the Department of Medicaid and they'll help you navigate the system so you can get updated and your Medicaid eligibility will not be in jeopardy.
Dr. Quinn, I think, the calling of Medicaid is a good idea, too, because, a lot of people cannot go online. They don't have that, they don't have computer. They're not, they just don't have that ability. So I'm hoping that Medicaid will continue. Is there a cutoff date on this?
Well, right now, Medicaid is doing everything they possibly can to not jeopardize people's health insurance. As I said, I spoke with leadership at Medicaid today, and they reiterated that it's very important that their beneficiaries maintain their insurance because they understand if somebody has chronic heart disease or kidney disease or diabetes or hypertension or even for our children, they might catch a cold and need antibiotics and other treatments. It's understood that if their insurance is cut off, then they won't be able to get the necessary treatments that they need. So basically, as far as the cutoff date, they're saying they're going to do everything they can to extend it as much as possible. But I encourage everyone to call today or tomorrow, and they can call the Department of Medicaid at 1-800-421-2408. That's 1-800-421-2408, or you can just Google Department of Medicaid. But it's so important that Medicaid beneficiaries do everything they can to provide Medicaid with this information, because as a medical doctor, I know the problems that could arise with people losing their health insurance. It could even result in some people with chronic medical conditions losing their life.
All right, so they can go to the Department of Medicaid, Google that, Department of Medicaid, Mississippi, and they'll get at least a phone number, I'm sure, that they could then call and make sure that they get the information, get the whatever they need to reapply, to make sure that they're still in the system when all of this comes to a close.
Right, because Medicaid assured me that they have a great deal of manpower waiting for those phone calls so
That's
they can
good.
help people, because at the end of the day, Medicaid, we care about our beneficiaries, and that was
Right.
a quote that he gave me.
All right, wonderful. That's good news. Yes.
Well, thank you, Dr. Quinn. We appreciate you sharing that with us, and we'll pass. Well, we just did pass the word.
And we'll
Thank you.
continue to pass it
Yes.
on. Yes, we will.